Hello everybody. We'll be covering mixed media with photography and drawing. This is an interesting subject because what would you do if you were going to merge drawings with photography? Here are some examples. As you can see, it's left to the imagination what people can create. But the first step on this journey is we're going to take a look at how we can find some interesting imagery. Looking in magazines and other print media, you can spontaneously find something that just catches your eye, like I did there. And the next step is to gather resources by cutting out photos and saving them as we start to plan. And definitely before we glue things down and start drawing, we have to think about how we want to attack this idea. So keep that glue stick away. Now I'm taking a look at this and I need to think, what could I do with this? How do I want to create a scene with this or an idea? And my final solution ended up being is I'm going to attempt to continue the scene of the cowboy in the desert in some pencil. Now I can glue. Since I came up with an idea that I believe is going to work, I'm going to glue this down and start my layout. I chose the center of the drawing paper because I want to add information on the left side and the right side of my photograph. And by starting in pencil, I can help my sketch go along, and if I make any mistakes or adjustments, it's simply erasing and adjustments I need to do. And later on, I could always add different art materials in if I choose to over the pencil. In my specific drawing, I'm choosing to stay in graphite. The reason is I want to create an illusion as if the photograph never ends. And by choosing the pencil material, it's going to have the look and feel of the black and white photo as I match the gray tones, the darker tones, and the lighter tones in it. In my drawing, I'm definitely like pulling from the information that I see in the photograph to help me mimic the information that I'm going to add to the scene. For example, taking a look at the brush in the tree line in the background, and I'm going to do similar textures to what's going on. And also my cactus here is really being pulled from the information from the other cacti around it. Not only the textures, but how light and shadows all work in the scene. I'm using the blending tool to help soften edges. Based on what you want to draw and your abilities, you can choose to go abstract with information, create patterns around your photograph, use color in inventive ways, create designs, go more cartoonish or comic style with some representations, or go more photorealistic like I am here. The choice is up to you. You can be more of a designer or more of a like classical illustrating artist. Style is completely up to you, how you want to attack this theme. As I travel through here, I'm constantly taking a look at how am I going to create this illusion, and it's really by continuing the look of the design of the drawing with what's going on. I could have added fantasy elements to this, like a dragon in the background, but I chose to stay true to the Western look of this. There's a lot of possibilities. The important thing is go with what you think is going to be interesting, not worrying about what others may think, oh, here my photograph was coming off a little bit, so I just got to give it another application with the glue stick to help it stay down. That may happen along the way, and all you have to do is just reapply some glue to help edges be a little firmer. I'm really working to make sure where the edges meet, I get them as softened as possible with the photograph and the drawing. You could also do something where you draw on top of your photograph too. That's something that can really help enhance things in a different way. The rules are pretty flexible here. It's based on how you want to interpret it. So that's the fun of it, and also that's the spontaneity of it as well. I'm just about done. I'm laying in some extra details, erasing out some highlights, but I feel like it's come together very well. I'm really happy with the end result, and I wanted to have a little bit of clever like illusion in mind. Just one way of going about it. Just like other artists, the last part of my drawing or illustration is always finishing touches. We always look back and say we got to add a little here or mix in something there. Well, this is my final product, and I was really happy with the look of it. I didn't feel like I needed color. I wanted to kind of go with a certain type of style and a certain type of effect. Let's see what you guys can create. Have a great day and be well.